Hi everyone, I am Joe Bananas, and this is going to be another knife review. So what I have here is a Microtech Sigil Mark 6. If you guys have been following me on Instagram for, well, I guess for about the last year, you've seen a lot of this knife, and rightfully so. It's one of my favorite all-time knives, hands down. This particular knife is produced by Microtech, as you can see on the blade there, I'm sure. Microtech loves their branding. But what this is a design from custom knife maker Derek Monroe. Now, Derek makes a custom, and I think several custom versions of this knife called the Sigil. If I remember correctly, the story had gone that Anthony Marfione, who owns Microtech, also liked the design. He approached Derek Monroe and said, hey, why don't you let me build these for you? And thus was born the Mark 6. I've always been a fan of the Derek Monroe design of the Sigil. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Again, almost like the Baby Machine, I could understand how some people may not like this. I've got some writing on my hand. I can understand how some people may not like this. It is a very different design. You know, again, you have a large blade window that I love for my big hands. It allows me to get my thumb in there. Spidey flick it. But anyway, I've always liked the Derek Monroe design. Though I understand why some people may not like it, I love it. And I always wanted a custom. Now, if you guys know, the custom versions of Derek's knives go for quite a bit. You know, the $2,000–$3,000 range. I can't afford that. So I was floored when I knew that there was a Microtech version. Now, this particular knife, I don't know if I can zoom in close enough. Maybe I can't. Hold on. This particular knife is number 464, and it was made in March of 2017. So I actually picked this up at Blade Show 2017, and it was on Saturday that I got it. Give you guys some somewhat macros. And the cool story behind this is on Saturday I decided, okay, you know what, screw it. I want to pick one up. I want to pick up a Sigil. I need to find one. Microtech did not have any at the booth. Matter of fact, that year Microtech didn't have a lot of anything at their booth. And I figured somebody's got to have one around here, and I scoured and scoured and scoured. Couldn't find one. I then went back to the room with my good buddy Terra Fanatic. We wanted to rest our feet while our other buddy Fast Bandit stayed at the show, and I told Fast Bandit, hey, if you see one, just give me a call and let me know what it is, and I'll probably just have you buy it and I'll pay you back. Terra Fanatic and I hadn't been in the room for more than 20 minutes, and I think Fast Bandit called me and said, hey, I got one. Do you want it? And I said, how much is it? Because these went for around $400. The guy said he wants $350 for it. And I said, buy it, I'll take it. So Brian bought it on the spot. I paid Brian back, obviously. So thank you, Brian, for the hustle. Thank you for keeping your eyes out. You helped me obtain one of my all-time favorite designs. And after getting it, one of my favorite knives ever. I mean, this will never ever leave my collection. I love it. You know, this splash of copper that's here is sick. You know, it's patinaed up a little bit. It's not super dark. It's not super light either. I mean, it's just cool looking. The lockup on these is late. But I will say this, it was like that from the day I got it. And I know other sigils are late as well. It's not moved. It's been in that position since I got it. And I got this in June of 2017. Centered up. Now this doesn't have any of the lightning pockets in it. Really? I mean, yeah, I guess it does. Oh yeah, I guess it does. Never mind, I take that back, I'm an idiot. It is still kind of chunky though. You do have a larger backspacer though. Tie clip. So yeah, the only thing, you do need proprietary hardware for these. I know that's a bummer for some people. I do own the proprietary hardware. But I've only taken it apart once, and it had been almost 9 months. And then I finally decided to get the tools and take it apart and clean it out. And it needed it. But I know that's a bummer for some that they use proprietary hardware. I get it. It does suck. But I guess if it's a knife that you know that you'll never get rid of, like this is for me, maybe you would invest in it. They did use Elmax steel on this. It's hard to see it. It's written on this side right here, but it's really hard to see it. This has a I think they call this the apocalyptic finish. So it is hard to see, it is hard to see a lot of the writing and stuff on there. But the good thing is it hides a lot of scratches. I've carried and beat the shit out of this knife. I wouldn't say I beat the shit out of it, but I've carried and used the shit out of this knife since I've owned it for just over a year, and it's held up perfect. And it looks like it did when I got it. It's smooth. Flips well. Carries well. It's nice and slim in the pocket. Fits my big hands. I got cat scratches. Fits well in my big hands. I love it. It's a cool knife. I guess that's about it, really. This is the Microtech Sigil Mark 6, Derek Monroe design. Obviously produced by Microtech, and that's about it. No show notes on this one. It's just another, hey, I saw this laying on the table, grabbed it, and figured I'd show this off to you guys. And hopefully, I think here soon I'm going to make some notes before I make videos instead of just jumping right into this. So yeah, hope you guys like this one. Hope you liked my little story behind it with Fast Bandit chasing this one down for me at Blade 2017. I surely appreciate him for it. Brian's an awesome dude. Give him a follow on Instagram if you're not already, at Fast Bandit. Follow my other good friend at Terra Fanatic. Follow me at Joe Bananas. And yeah, this is a little overview of the Microtech Sigil Mark 6. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend. And that's about it. I will see y'all tomorrow.